This is T1naBa1ley, and I am here to say hip hip hooray. Um, I completed the first book. Um, Come on in, come on in. I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to talk to you. Uh, I've done a book review. I've shared the book review for a book that I just read yesterday. Wait, is it I don't know. Today? Is it still today? Um Today. I read it today. I started it yesterday. If it's not past midnight yet. I started it August 26th at night. I completed it. I think I started at night. Yeah, I started it at night. And then I finished it August 27th at 7:33 p.m. So maybe a little less than 24 hours I completed the book. Yay! Woo-hoo-hoo! Um, the book, I'm trying to recall the name. It's my latest book review, available on my blog. I posted an Instagram post of it. I posted a thread post of it. I've shared it on Facebook. So you will be able to see it right now. I can't think of the name because my brain is like, what are you doing? I actually just completed my Coursera course. I had a assignment due, so I just completed that uh, graded test, graded assignment, and um, yeah, my brain is like, um, um, okay, so the Coursera course, update on that. I wasn't able to complete the lab on my, I wasn't able to even do the lab on my iPad. I wasn't able to do that, and I wasn't able to do the end assignment, which is a survey. I wasn't able to do either of them. Now the course did say this course it said something like this. It said this course requires a desktop to complete it. And I signed up for it anyway to see how far I could go with my iPad. And then after doing that and talking about it yesterday, I did recall that I did complete um, my other certificates on a desktop many moons ago. I did download the app. I was talking to you all about if I needed to download the app or not. The app or not? Okay. And so I downloaded the app. Um, it wasn't much different from the app. I kind of want to go back and look at it again because it seemed like the app was just was just the test available on the app. That's all I know. Oh, and the course outline, the course teacher, the course instructor, the course outline, like what you're gonna learn, and the test. Now I was able to take the quiz on the app, and I didn't take the quiz in my browser because I started to, but then I went back to the modules to study because I was just looking and clicking around. Like, the browser was a little confusing to me. I don't know if it was because of the colors or whatever. When I did download the app seemed to already be on dark mode. So that kind of worked out for me more so than the browser. My browser wasn't on dark mode, I don't think. Well, actually, it is. I think it is. Um, but the course, yeah, yeah. My pad is on dark mode, I think. But the course layout was in white, and it just seemed different to me. Probably because it was on the iPad and I was used to it being on the computer all them many moons ago. So the layout was a little different, and some of the pages was acting a little wonky. Like, I couldn't get my some of the pages to reload correctly. And that was on my profile on Coursera, so it didn't seem like it was accessible on the iPad fully. So I'm glad I was able to complete what I did complete. And it says, congratulations, you've completed this course. So I was like, okay, phew. I will most likely leave this alone unless it says it could be done on this device. Now, it specifically said this course, you need a desktop for this course. It did say that. So and then when I got to the lab part, it would not load up um, the lab pop the lab part in no way, shape, form, or fashion other than, like, how do you, like, a broken link, or like, this page is not accessible, or your connection isn't blase blah blah. So it was giving me an error when I tried to do the lab on my iPad. Even with the app, it said you need to go to a desktop for this section, for this step, or something like that. So I was like, all right, all right. I was attempting to change the settings. There is a settings where you can request a web page instead of a mobile page, but it's it's recommended for, it's required actually to be on the desktop for the step-by-step lab. Now the lab walks you through the steps it takes to create Google Ads. So the course that I just took was Google Ads for beginners. And the lab is a step by step, and it takes 2 tabs. So it takes 2 windows at least, and it asks you, how do you like to learn? Do you like to, do you like your windows overlapping, or do you like them side by side? And I chose both to see what the difference was. And overlapping, it opened a different tab for one page, and the other page was on the other tab. And for side by side, it opened a window up, and it had the 2 different tabs side by side. Um, so that's neat to have that option. You just click on it, and then it'll set it up for you, and then it goes through the steps of creating a campaign, and this and this and this, all the steps. Um, um, okay, so now the book that I just read and created a book review for it is called The Queen of Hearts, and the author is Colleen Oakes. I enjoyed the book, and I enjoyed the creating of the room for the old book, from my bookshelf to my wish list, rearranging, letting go of a book that I've read, and making room for this book that I just read. I did enjoy those steps. It was a woosah release. It said bye to the other book, and actually before I said goodbye to it, I created a book review for it, and it's available on my blog. Um, right now, at the moment, I do see where I can add a review for the books on Goodreads. Um, I, I, I don't know if I've done a book review on Goodreads yet. Um, I have rated books on Goodreads though with the stars. Um, right now, since I'm building up my blogger blog, I thought to create my book reviews on my blogger blog. Maybe in the future I'll see how to. I'll look into book review, because the book review I have, I don't know if it goes in there. I don't know. It's kind of like an essay, so I thought I'd blog about it. Uh, I like the book. They actually is an addition. I didn't even like. I mean, when it all comes together, I planned on reading this book because what happened was I received the book two called I don't I posted it. I posted it on my Instagram. Um, I received book two, and when I opened up book two and I realized it was book two, and this was like a trilogy. It had a book one to it, and it had a book three to it, and I was like, I'm getting book one, I'm getting book three, and I'm reading all of them. So I just completed book one, and I do have a book, um, a book challenge. I am. My goal is to clean off my bookshelf of books, um, and my wish list of books before this year is up. Um, so I completed book one on the 27th. I've started book two on August 27th. Because I wasn't sure if I could read book two without knowing about book one. And like I said, book one is such a treat. It's like extra. It's like I had book two ready to read it, and then somebody was like, I mean, just a scenario of how this felt after opening up the book and seeing that I had book two, and then there's a book one and a book three. And I just read book one, and I like book one. So it was like me having book two and then realizing there was a book one. I was like, it's like, that comes with dot dot dot, fill in the blank. Like, that comes with anything extra you can think of. Like after you get something and maybe I don't know, maybe you're in at a restaurant, or maybe you're in the checkout aisle and the cashier says, you can get this with that, right? That's how it feels. It feels like I got something extra, like that comes with, I don't know, just anything, just fill in the blank, and that's how it feels reading book one. I liked it. I mean, okay, like I did my best to update my reading progress. I don't have the page numbers, and I didn't take the time to get the page numbers. I did. I Okay, so you can say what page you're on, and you can say what percentage what percentage of the book you've read, and I don't know either one of them. I mean, I guess I could have calculated it, because toward the end I started calculating it, and I went by percentage. I really just like say in the description like what chapter I'm on. And chapter 12 through 14, I think, was really pivotal moments that I had uh, opinions on, self expressions I updated. So that's on Goodreads. Um, I wasn't sure how the book was gonna go. And that could be a good thing. It was fun. It was a surprise. I didn't know where the book was going. It surprised me. And I think by at chapter 13, I think. Chapter 13, I realized I was reading about the Queen of Hearts. I thought that was hilarious because the book is titled Queen of Hearts. And when you're reading it, the story is unfolding. And by the time it gets to where I had my aha moment, like, oh, this is the Queen of Hearts perspective. uh, that was a great present. Also, I'm grateful for that Colleen Oakes perspective on this book to um, apply new puzzle pieces to Alice in Wonderland. Some of the movies don't that I've seen don't go where Colleen Oakes goes with her book. It's a whole new edition, and I'm so grateful that she provided this. And I'm thinking back to like the cartoon and things and even the movies, and I did have an idea of um, who the Queen of Hearts was based on the cartoon, the movies that I've seen. And I did get a glimpse of like what I knew about the Queen of Hearts in this book. I did see a glimpse. Of my interpretation, or not my interpretation, but an interpretation that I've seen before. So when I read it, I was like, okay, there she is. I was like, okay, I identify her now. uh, and even with the book cover, after reading the book cover, I could see the Queen of Hearts. It was like, before I read the book, I'm looking at the book cover, and after I read the book, I can see the Queen of Hearts clearer in the book cover now. So, yeah, the book is a great treat, a great addition. I've started reading the book that I chose to read initially. This book that I'm talking about is an extra gift, if you will. a gift, an extra gift that I received that I wasn't even expecting. Um, that's how this book feels, like I said, I had book 2 and I was ready to read book 2, and then it was like, hey, did you know these 2 extra books came with that? So, I think it was something else that I wanted to share. Um, oh, also when I was reading the book, um, and things were being revealed, I was in agreement. I was like, yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Yeah. Like, Colleen Oates is like, this what happened. This what y'all don't know about the Queen of Hearts. And I like it. Like, she was letting us know the behind the scenes, the real, the making of. I love making of what is it called? The biography, bibliographies. I love documentaries. Yes, this was a book that was like, here's what you don't know. Okay, you think you know. Here's what you don't know. It's so extra, and I'm grateful for this gift. That was my fan. Hold on. Okay. So I'm grateful for the book 1, and now I'm starting book 2. Um, that's a that's all that I would like to share at the moment that I can recall. Everything else I have blogged about. I've shared it in the different social medias. I posted about it. Anything else, you can leave it in the comments.